guys, Skittlerampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So we have looks at about 60 plus new Funko Pops that are coming next week. Now guys, we got a ton of fun announcements for lines like Marvel. We also have some anime today, Disney, sports, and so much more. Now guys, before we jump into all of our news today, we do have our question of the day, which is, do you have a Funko Pop or character in your collection that was kind of like a leader in their specific universe or world? And I'm gonna go with Minato. He was the Hokage. Oh, and one more thing I should probably mention, happy 4th of July and please be safe. Alrighty, so you know me, we have to start off with the new anime drops today. So first up, we had Dondon here. So expected in November, more like October, November-ish. But anyways, we do have a full new wave of Dondon Funko Pops just in time for the second season. This does include Momo, as well as Okarun transformed, and the chase variation is normal Okarun, which was a pretty interesting choice there, but hey, you get both variations either way, so it's really nice. Then we also had Granny Psycho with her bat there, as well as Turbo Granny where she is laying down. So I think a lot of people would have preferred a different pose for Granny, but I still think it's kind of funny. Like I said before in previous videos, I really want the pose of Granny sitting behind the door as like a meme pop, part of the meme line in the future. I think that would be great. Maybe as an exclusive, something of the sort. So Funko, make sure to get on it if you're watching this video. It would sell. Overall though, it looks like a lot of people are very satisfied with this Dondon set. I haven't really seen too many complaints about anything other than maybe just like Okarun's chase situation kind of being swapped. I saw some people saying they wish it was the other way around. But other than that, I've seen a majority compliments on this wave. I think a lot of people are just really excited for these characters finally. Now, of course, we didn't get every single character. I know we're still missing some other characters like Ira, as well as, I can't remember that other guy's name in the show. It's been a minute since I've seen the show. But yeah, the other main guy character in the show, a lot of people want too. I do think we'll probably get those characters in Wave 2 eventually. For now though, let me know what you guys think about this new Dondon wave, and if you haven't pre-ordered any yet, there are links down below to Entertainment Earth if you'd like to pick up the set. Now, yet another brand new anime line that Funko has not made before is Kaiju No. 8, also in time for the new season later this month. So go ahead and check out the full wave here. We have Amina with a chase variation. So the chase kind of features the, I guess, like blast from the gun in the background there. And also you can see the blast more charged up, getting ready to fire, as well as the cover over her eyes. I think it was a really nice touch to color all of these characters' eyes too. Now, we also have another chase of Kaiju No. 8 himself there with a half-cracked mask. I would have loved to see kind of like some electricity or kind of like an aura around him for the chase, but I guess the cracked mask is kind of okay. I think they could have done a little better personally. Anyways, though, moving on to other characters, we do have Kafka there, just a normal version. We also have Kikoru there, which I'm kind of surprised she's not Pop Plus with that giant axe, but love the fact that they colored her eyes, and I think she's one of the better looking ones in this wave too. And then finally on the bottom, we actually have Reno there. Kind of a very simple pose, but there's not really too much to do with him, honestly. Now, as much as I did actually enjoy this show, similar to Dondon, I'll probably be passing on both of these sets, but I love the fact that Funko is doing new pops. I do believe we're actually expected to get exclusives for both of these sets. Dondon, I think, was pushed a little bit, because it looks like for Dondon specifically, they actually pushed it up, the announcement. That's why they're expected in November, and Kaiju No. 8 is expected a little bit sooner. But as far as the exclusives for Kaiju No. 8, we do actually know already that we will be getting Hoshino via the prototype that we saw the other day. We don't know who it's exclusive to yet, but I'm sure we'll see it next week. Anyways though, guys, for anime fans, that pretty much wraps up all of our newer announcements today. Let me know for both sets which ones you're excited for. Alrighty, next up for Marvel fans, a couple cool things here. So for the Marvel kind of Christmas wave this time around, we got Jean Grey, Storm, and Rogue there. So they're all kind of doing their own things. Jean Grey kind of has a present in the middle. Then Storm, she actually has like a little beanie hat on. And then it looks like she has like a snow cloud there on a snowman. Oh, the snowman is Wolverine. That's a nice little touch. And then finally, Rogue is actually flying with some presents. Now, our other new Marvel set we did actually get includes Marvel Strange Tales here. And we had Hallows Eve, Dormammu, Morbius, as well as our first ever Mephisto pop, if I'm not mistaken, and then a brand new Ghost Rider. But I think the biggest pop here would definitely be Mephisto, given he's pretty popular right now due to his entrance finally. And I think they did a pretty great job matching the comic book look. But not to say that the other comic book characters here aren't great. We also got our first ever Dormammu, which is really nice too. So overall, a great looking Marvel wave. Next up for my Disney fans, we got lots of new holiday themed items here. First up, we have some Pocket Pops here, kind of in a, I guess, ice cubes or something like that. I suppose that's what that's going to be. So this features Disney Princess as well as some Mickey Mouse characters there, and they're all sporting different looks. On this next page here, a couple more Pocket Pop items here. So this features Eeyore, Piglet, we also have Winnie the Pooh and Tigger there. On the next one, we do have new Anna as well as Elsa Pops here and a Pocket Pop Elsa. And then finally, more Disney Princess holiday pops, including Ariel, Jasmine, Rapunzel, Tiana, as well as an Ariel and Jasmine Pocket Pop. Next up for my sports fans, we had lots of new things. They went pretty crazy with this week's sports. This does include the 49ers mascot there, Sourdough Sam. We also have, I cannot even pronounce that one for hockey, but it's a cool looking pop. Next up, we do have the Cowboys here, including Michael Irvin as well as Rowdy. Moving on for the Seattle Seahawks, we do have Steve Largent as well as Jackson Smith. Then we have Blitz, I guess is the mascot in this set. And then we also have a Blitz Pocket Pop keychain. For the MLS line, we did get Jordan Morris as well as Sammy the Sounder. And then the last lineup includes the Vikings here, and we did get Victor for the mascot line. We also have Chris Carter and Jared Allen. For any sports fans, let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for these lines. Next up, guys, we got a couple miscellaneous things from all kinds of different licenses. First up, for ad icons, we did get a Skull Bob here, so nothing I've ever seen, but it's definitely a pretty cool looking mold. The next two we have includes a Friends Joey here, including a pop speech bubble saying, "How you doing?" And the next one is actually a Powerpuff Girls Bubbles meme pop here, where she does have the roach, and the roach is kind of a separate accessory in there. Next up from Pop Television, we did get Oliver and Charles from Only Murders in the Building. For Pop Animation, we got some new Tom and Jerry pops of Jerry kind of sleeping. That's a pretty cool mold, actually. I'm surprised it's not Pop Plus. And then we also did get Tom with the slippers and the alarm clock. Back to Pop Television, we did get a new Star Trek set of pops, including Data, Captain Janeway. We also have Quark, Spock, and Moopsie. Moopsie's pretty funny. For Pop Movies, we did get a Prey line of Funko Pops, including Nara with Sorry as a glow-in-the-dark Pop Plus. And then we also got the Feral Predator, which is just an insane-looking mold. And the last new Pop announcements come from Pop Rocks, and we did get Ghost as well as Reba. Now, guys, at the moment, out of all those new announcements, the only ones you can pre-order today includes Dondon, but next week on Wednesday is when you'll be able to pre-order all of these common drops, all the chases and all that, as well as we also should get looks at any exclusives part of any of these lines next week. So I'll do an update video probably next Wednesday talking about all that. But for now, out of all of these new drops, we had a ton today. Which ones are you most excited for, and which ones will you be picking up? Now, the final update I want to go over in today's video, guys, was on Anime Expo. I want to remind anybody who wasn't maybe paying attention yesterday that the exclusives did drop on the Funko shop. We had 8 exclusives, and only 2 sold out, which were the limited pieces of Kuromi as well as Aki from Chainsaw Man. They were, I think, 3,000 and 5,000 pieces, so it was kind of a given that they were going to sell it in a couple hours, but I believe everything else is still available on the website, and I think everything actually sold out at the event itself today, because they kind of limit the stock between the days anyway, so it makes sense that things would sell out, but there will be more stock throughout the event, of course. That aside though, let me know which ones you ended up picking up from Anime Expo this year. Well, I do believe that covers all of the latest new announcements and first looks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have any further questions about anything we just discussed, drop those comments down below and I will do my best to answer them. With that being said though, I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested, want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.